The story of Benjamin Franklin. A long time ago, in 1706, a baby boy was born in Boston. His name was Benjamin Franklin. Ben was the youngest son in a big family. He had 16 brothers and sisters. His father made candles and soap, and Ben helped in the shop when he was a boy. Ben loved to read and learn, but his family didn't have much money. He had to stop going to school when he was only 10 years old. Even though he couldn't go to school, Ben kept reading books. He wanted to know everything he could. When Ben was 12, he started working for his older brother James, who owned a printing shop. Ben learned how to print newspapers, books, and pamphlets. He worked very hard and became very good at it. Ben also loved to write. When he was 16, he wrote funny and smart letters to his brother's newspaper. He didn't sign his name on the letters. Instead, he pretended to be a woman named Silence Dogood. People loved reading the letters and didn't know it was Ben. But Ben and his brother didn't always get along. Ben decided to leave Boston and start his own life. He traveled to Philadelphia, a big city, to find work. Ben worked as a printer and soon became one of the best printers in the city. Ben was a man who always had ideas. He wanted to make the world better. One of his ideas was to start a library where people could borrow books. In those days, books were very expensive, and not many people could buy them. Ben started the first library in America, and it helped many people learn. Ben also cared about safety. He started the first fire department in Philadelphia. He knew fires could destroy homes and shops, so he wanted people to work together to fight them. Ben loved to invent things. One of his most famous inventions was the lightning rod. Ben noticed that lightning often struck buildings and caused fires. He thought of a way to stop this. He invented a metal rod that could carry the lightning safely into the ground. His invention saved many lives and buildings. You might have heard the story about Ben and a kite. One stormy day, Ben flew a kite with a metal key tied to it. He wanted to prove that lightning was a kind of electricity. When lightning struck the kite, Ben saw sparks jump from the key. This helped him understand electricity better. It was dangerous, but it was an important discovery. Ben also invented other things, like bifocal glasses, which help people see both near and far. He made a special stove that kept homes warm and used less wood. He even made a musical instrument called the glass harmonica. Ben's inventions were helpful, and people admired his creativity. But Ben wasn't just an inventor. He also helped start the United States of America. When the American colonies wanted to become free from England, Ben worked hard to make it happen. He helped write the Declaration of Independence, a very important paper that said America would be its own country. Later, Ben traveled to France to ask for help in the war against England. He was very smart and charming, and the French people liked him. They agreed to help, and this made a big difference in the war. Even when he was older, Ben kept working to make life better for people. He helped write the Constitution of the United States, which is the plan for how the government works. Ben Franklin died in 1790 at the age of 84. He had done so many amazing things in his life. He was a printer, an inventor, a writer, and a leader. People remember him as one of the most important people in American history. Today, we still use many of Ben's ideas and inventions. He taught us the value of hard work, curiosity, and helping others. Benjamin Franklin's life shows us that one person can make a big difference in the world.